Hey, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at a 1972 Chevrolet K5 Blazer in 1/18 scale by ACME Trading Company. And this model is one of the limited run of 1,344 models produced. Let's go ahead and take a look at the model. Our first stop with this model is a beautifully done front end on this thing. I have to say, Acme did an incredible job. The grill just has such great depth to it. Is actually a see-through grill, so you can see through to the radiator behind it. Just the headlights look amazing. There's no stubs in there where you can see, from the molding process. You got the turn signal lamps down in the front bumper. And the front end just looks amazing. The way all the chrome looks good, the way the hood sits, everything just fits perfectly on this thing, and it looks awesome. Let's make our way around the side of the vehicle. On the side of the vehicle here, we can see that up on the turn signal fender flare lamps there, those are printed on instead of molded. And also you do have the 350 showing there's the Chevy 350 engine in it. Do with the K5 Blazer badging there. There's a printed key lock, little door slot there, door handles with the mirrors. You do have the gas cap on the driver's side of the vehicle, as along with another printed, um, light on the back there. One thing I do like about the trim pieces on this is they are printed on versus my black 71 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. Those were actually like little strips of metal that were glued to the car, and over time that glue had failed. Um, I just like these because I feel like it will stand up to the test of time a lot better. Won't have to deal with them just falling off. We can see the CST badging up there right at the top of the door underneath the window. The CST stands for Custom Sport Trim and was the top of the line trim package that you could get in 1972. The back of the vehicle looks incredible just from the tail lights and the tailgate and everything. The rear bumper with the Georgia 72 K5 on there. Nice looking license plate. I like the contrast of the white and the red. And you have the again more the wood trim on there for the Chevrolet banding on the back of the tailgate. One thing I do like about this tailgate is it actually stays up and is pretty stiff in its spot versus the red K5 Blaze of the 69. That one, the tailgate just flops open. There'll be sometimes I'll look at it in the display case and I'll notice the tailgate has flopped open a little bit. This opens nicely, closes nicely, and stays up. That is perfectly exactly what I asked for and amazing. Let's make our way around the passenger side of the truck. On the passenger side of the truck here, we can see I got the same fender flare lamps on the front and front and the back of the vehicle there. Again, the 350 badging underneath the front light. You do have the K5 Blazer badging again on the front fender. More of the same, the wood panel trim going along the bottom, as well as the other trim along the top. All those line up very nicely on the doors. From the front fender to the doors, the quarter panel, everything lines up very nicely on this truck. I am incredibly happy so far with it. The tires on this thing look amazing. The BF Goodrich KO2s just look amazing. The amount of detail that they have, even down into like all the little treads and everything, it's awesome. We'll get a better look at those in a little bit. But you do have the white steel wheels, the chrome center caps on them. Let's go ahead and get a look at the interior. Having the top off the truck sure does make it nice being able to see down into the interior. The rear seat looks very nicely done, even has the little seat belts in there. Up in the front here, you got the just gauges and in the center with your radio and climate controls, as well as the manual transmission shifter and the four-wheel drive shifter. This does have the front passenger seat that does tilt forward to let the passengers into the rear of the truck. The steering wheel is in a fixed position and does not turn when the front wheels are turned. Let's see, you got carpeted interior in the front and rear. Nice black material, as well as you do have the black interior panels on there. Don't know how well it will show up on the camera, but one of my things that just amazes me, little GM logos on the seat belts. That is an incredible level of detail. Trusty little opening tool. The little glove box does open. Unlike the 69 Blazer that I have, because the dash assembly was loose, so the glove box was unable to be opened. Not really a good angle to show it, but there is a sticker inside of the glove box that would have like loading information and stuff like that on it. Let's go ahead and close that back up. I do molded sun visors on the top of the windshield frame. Those do not move, are in their fixed positions. Let's go ahead to just open up the doors and take a look from those views. Let's open up the passenger side door here real quick. Again, real nice, perfect stiffness to the doors. Opens up perfectly, very smoothly. Inside here, you can see again the wood grain trim on the inside of the door panel with the rest of the black components to match the interior. With the chrome door handle and chrome window crank. Another little thing is on the glove box, there is another CST badge there on the bottom right hand corner. And on the seat, front seat there, you can see another one of the seat belts with the little GM logo on it. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the driver's side. Now then, the driver's side door opens the exact same as the passenger side door, incredibly smooth. Here we get a better look at the driver's side of the interior. You can see with the 3 pedals there for the brake, the gas, and the clutch. You can see the little Chevy bow tie in the center of the steering wheel, and a little bit of the gauges there. You can even see it, nothing moves when I touch it. So it's a very welcome improvement over my 69 Blazer I had from them. This entire thing, you could wobble it, the entire dash assembly, just by playing with the steering wheel. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. And then for opening the hood, because it does have such extremely small panel gaps, the door opening tool plays a major part in getting this open, just because it's such a tight fit. There we go. See that nice Chevy 350 under there. Got the keep your GM car, all GM sticker on the air cleaner there. We can see this is a non-AC truck, so you have the heater core with the hoses going to that, as well as the brake master cylinder in the rear there with the windshield washer fluid reservoir on the right side of the engine bay, as well as the battery on the left there. Nicely done on the radiator with the little cap and everything. And again, realistic hinges like the 69 Blazer. So it's, again, love to see that more cars are integrating those. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the underside. Here's a look at the awesome underside of the truck. We can see that it does have the dual exhausts that exit before the rear axle. And also, as well as the serialized plate, letting us know that this is number 1074 out of 1344 total produced. This truck does look like it has a functioning suspension with the shock absorbers and springs, but unfortunately this vehicle does not feature the working suspension, so they're just for show. The only one that does work is on the front of the truck. The steering stabilizer does move when you turn the front wheels, which is pretty cool. While we're under here, you can also get a much better look at the just incredible detailing on the BF Goodrich KO2 tires. I hope to see these on more of their future releases. Like, I believe there's the 72 K10. Yeah, K10 that's lifted and has the big off-road tires with the orange and white two-tone paint. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one when it comes out. Overall, the underside of this thing, very happy with. Very beautifully done and And I just like the detailing with the, you have the transfer case, the underside of the engine and everything. You even see the little oil filter poking out back there besides the exhaust pipe. One thing I forgot to mention when we were looking at the driver's side of the vehicle, and plus you can only really see it from this angle, wouldn't have been too visible earlier, is the rear wheel is kind of off center in the rear wheel well, very close to the front part of the quarter panel versus the rear. So again, if this is a realistic vehicle, you hit one bump and that would boom hit your corner of your wheel well there. So I don't know if it's supposed to be a little off center like that, or if that's just a slight mistake, but it very minimal. Um, you know, doesn't diminish the beauty of this truck. Here's what the truck looks like with the top on it. So we'll just give you a brief, quick look all around the truck, just so you can see what it looks like. Um, Personally, I love the look of these trucks with the top off, so I'll most likely be displaying this one without the top on it, just because I like the look of it way more. But again, this vehicle has such an aggressive and beautiful stance to it, even with the top on it. It just looks awesome. Overall, I am absolutely incredibly impressed with the quality of this truck. Acme absolutely knocked this one out of the park. This Blazer the glass is perfect. There's no distortions in it. There's absolutely no imperfections in the paint. The body gaps are so incredibly tiny that makes it difficult to open the hood, but that's a good problem to have. All the trim pieces line up going from the front fender to the door to the rear quarter panel. you know, yes, they're printed instead of molded, but you know what? They still look really good, so I can't complain about that. And the off-road tires, oh my goodness, I just love how those look on this thing. Look forward to hopefully seeing more of their 4-inch lift kit and 35-inch tires on maybe more different iterations of the Blazer, and hopefully seeing that stretch into their like CK series of the trucks, especially like that white and orange two-tone that they have coming out. I believe it's supposed to be September, October time. Um, Again, very happy to have this truck in my collection. It was a really long wait for it, though. Ordered this back in January, I believe, when it was announced, with an initial delivery date of June sometime, and here we are in August. So very happy to finally have received it. And the underside of this thing looks awesome. The interior of this thing looks awesome. Could not have asked for a better model. So if you happen to get a chance to pick up one of these, it is the 1972 Chevrolet K5 Blazer by Acme Trading Company in the medium poly blue and white. Definitely recommend it. Anyways, this has been my review of the 1972 Chevrolet K5 Blazer by Acme Trading Company. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more diecast reviews. Thanks.